Hi there folks, well, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm still in Dumfries and Galloway and I'm actually just on the edge of the town of Lockerbie, and where I'm actually going to be visiting is probably somewhere that's a bit more sombre, because I think most people when they hear the name Lockerbie they know, or they have at least one thing they associate with that town, and that would be the Lockerbie bombing, which took place on the 21st of December 1988. So I was 5 and I wasn't far off turning 6 when it happened. And I don't remember it happening, but it was something that I kind of grew up knowing about. And so I thought I'd kind of pop in and pay a little visit here because there's a little, I think it's a wee visitor centre. I think it's at Dryfesdale Lodge Visitor Centre. And there's also a wee memorial garden. It's within a cemetery that's just on the edge of the town. So as I was passing by, I thought I'd stop off and have a little visit and take you all along with me and show you this little spot. And again, it's definitely somewhere that's a bit more sombre, not really somewhere that I would normally stop off and visit, but again it's somewhere that's quite historically significant, especially in Scotland, that it was, I think it's Scotland's largest or biggest air disaster. So, and there was a lot of people lost their lives that night. And it's a very tragic event. So I will be heading on into the visitor centre in just a second. And again, the usual things, if you want to support the channel, please click on the subscribe button, click that notification bell. There will be links to Blue Sky and TikTok, and again you can always click on the join button as well. So I'm going to grab my things and head on out to the visitor centre and the memorial garden. So it's just in here. Again, the main road's just over there. That's the main road in and out of Lockerbie. So it'll be very, very easy to get to. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like the Dryfesdale Lodge, which I'm guessing that building there is closed at the moment. I have a wee closer look at it though. Doing a wee nosy through the windows, see if there's maybe anything of interest. And the Remembrance Garden. Be up in that direction up there. Yeah, I couldn't really see much of what was actually in the lodge, but from what I could see it does look like there's information and displays looking at the air disaster and into the Lockerbie inquiry. So it could be an interesting spot to go and visit if you are in the area and it is open, because there's definitely a bit of Scotland's history that is kind of still quite fresh in a lot of people's minds, and definitely something that needs to be honoured and taught about, and obviously remembered and respected. So I'm going to head up this way and try and find the memorial garden. And it is a bit of a shame that the lodge isn't open, because that would have been kind of quite interesting to see. Probably kind of quite difficult to read about, but again, history's not there to make you feel comfortable and happy. There's a lot about history that will make you feel uncomfortable and angry and upset at times. Also put some standing stones right in the middle of the cemetery. The memorial garden's up this way. Yeah, I found it. It's just this wee spot in the graveyard here. Also they've got plaques for people who died in a disaster. And it's nice to see the flowers are still being laid here. Well, that's the back of the car. Definitely kind of quite sombre and kind of quite, being at the actual memorial itself does really make it kind of hit home about the disaster. Because even though this is something that kind of a lot of Scottish people have known about or kind of grew up with for like decades now, actually being to the memorial really did kind of make it hit home. And yeah, it's kind of quite a really peaceful location, really peaceful spot. And I did see quite a few people up kind of paying their respects and having a wander around the little memorial garden. And it does seem to be kind of quite well frequented, because as you probably did see in the video, there's quite a few fresh flowers have been laid at the memorial. And yeah, so it's, yeah, I'm kind of swithering about whether to put this video up or not. But again, if I do hope that you've found it interesting. Hopefully if you do come along and pay a visit to the memorial garden at the lodge will be open, and you'll be able to visit that as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.